Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Camden County College Valorant match today versus the Keiser University Flagship. Today's matchup, we have the Cougars versus Flagship. Going into this matchup today, we have the Cougars as in 1-2, struggling a little bit off the start of the season, but Flagship are 3-0, so hopefully the Cougars couldn't pull out a W and possibly pull up an upset here. Starting off with today's rosters, though, the CCC, we have Ben, as in Juno, Sean as in Juno. Could be getting confusing between the two. Brian, we have Flame, we have Nick as in Mouse, and we have Tyler as in Lucy. And then we have two subs today for the CCC that possibly could join in later on in the games, as in Aiden for Bus, and then we have Nat as Turnip. And coming in for the KU Flagship team, we have John as Pharaoh, Diego as Vibes, Jack as Jack Frost, Santana as in Bob, and they have a sub named KJ for KJT. So hopefully the Cougars can pull off something really good here today, possibly pull off a win and an upset, but the games will be starting soon, so we'll be seeing you guys at the start of the game. And we are in the first match up for this series between the Camden County College Cougars and the Keiser University flagship. First matchup today, we have Icebox with the Cougars on the defensive side. So this first pick is the KU team. So hopefully the Cougars can use what they've practiced this week and hopefully defend very good. Seems like they were running that double smoke with Harbor and Viper, which is very good, but it also is very aggressive too. So they're using that Gecko as well for that flash, the wingman, and the mosh pit. The KJ for that good defensive setup, probably going to use that on the B side. And we have Mouse on the raise. But going into this matchup, I believe that the Cougars could possibly take map 1 with this defense. As we see the KU side, they have a very double sentinel, Sage and KJ, with Viper, Viper is the main smoke for this map. Jet as a great duelist, and Sova as for the recon is also very good as well. Kicking off just for the pistol round. Gonna get the defense started. So as we watch the Camden County side, we're just gonna see how everyone is playing out, like who is gonna play where, and how everyone is just gonna like hold down their side, try to communicate well, and see where everything is gonna be going. You mixed them up. Seems like Lucy and Yuno are going to be on the B side, while the rest are going to be on A. But it seems like the KU team is going to be pushing. It seems very aggressive A-sided for this first round. Vibe's going to take down Mouse. Flame going to be able to take him out. Emia is going to take out Flame though, so it's going to be 4-on-3 for this push. Juno all alone. Vibe's going to take out Juno on Rafters. Lucy and Juno are going to be pushing screens, what it seems like. We try to go for that pick. Marker wall up. 2-1-4. Juno going to be able to take out that recon. What a shot by Lucy. We make it 3-on-2 now. Trying to clear corners.
Last player standing.
Emia gonna take down Lucy. Yuno taking down Frost. Doesn't know Emia is up top. Emia gonna take down Yuno. And 1-0 for the KU flagship. But it was a good defense for the Cougars. Make sure just being able to hold off that push for time, or even back it off for the Cougars to rotate as well. We head into the second round. Seems like flagship is going to be heading back towards the A side. It's like Yuno's going to be still just going to be holding B as Flame's going to grab that orb. Harper's ultimate for this map is very huge as it stuns and detains players that are entering on site if they're struck by the lightning.
Okay.
Emia on top of pipes as Bop is just going to be shown by the orb. Race grenade not going to be able to do any damage. But Yuno holding this angle. As he turns away. Bop going to be trying to come through the jail cell. Bop takes out Yuno. Mouse takes out Emia, but Bop takes out Mouse again. 3-on-4, but he's got a Vandal. Bop taking him out. Flame going to be taking out Vibes. KU is going to take out Lucy. Flame going to take out Bop. Flame with that one tap, but not able to. KJ is going to be taking out Flame. Take that 2-0 now. But what a good eco round for the Cougars on that save. Be able to take out a couple weapons and hopefully see the Cougars can try to take advantage of the low economy that they have. Only a few weapons, but the Cougars do have all rifles this round. Seems like it's going to be a split push for the flagship. 3 going A, 1 going mid, and 1 be possibly playing B. We're trying to pick off some rifles here. Probably play for picks. I don't know if Bob saw him, but Mouse going to try to spot somebody. He sees the drone, but you're not going to be able to scan. Bob taking out Mouse. Unfortunate for that satchel, but Flame gonna pop that ultimate very early. Gonna push them off of the site. What we don't know is that the KU flagship's Viper is sitting in kitchen waiting for it, as their Sage Emia is gonna lurk around yellow, not be able to spot anybody. Seems like it's gonna be a heavy rotate to B. Juno and Lucy are gonna be alone on this site. We try to defend that bomb. Detonates both mollies, but you gotta be careful because their Viper is still sitting in kitchen while their Jet is still on A, clearing the A site completely as they're gonna rotate off. Left. Try to go A with 30 seconds remaining. Juno and Flame gonna rotate towards.
Spike planted.
Shots taken off the mid. Juno trying to go for the kill. Vibes gonna take out Juno. Juno gonna get kill for us. And wow, the Cougars getting taken out just like that. 3-0 now for the flagship.
That Viper is so hateful. How could she even think straight?
What an event for the flagship. Taking down the Cougars on their force round. So now the Cougars have to save. But what it gotta give props to the flagship. We're taking them out on their bonus round as well. Okay. Seems like another split push. They're gonna have, but it seems like the Cougars are gonna be trying to push up mid, trying to get off some picks. Vibes taken out too, but Juno gonna take out Vibes. Tyler is
toxins going up.
Spike planted.
Sorry about that, guys. Trying to figure out some face cam problems as we have Juno trying to fight pipes. The bomb is planted though. Lucy gonna be placed in the turret, but their whole team is playing back for that post plant. Bomb is walled off. They have a very good defensive. Bob getting dinked by Lucy, but not able to connect. Juno's just gonna probably save the Vandal, but wow, the KU have that defense, or not that defense, that post plant on lock. So it seems very rough for the Cougars to make a stop right here. Icebox is a defensive side of the map, so hopefully they can come back and win a couple rounds just to put some pressure on the flagship. So we kick off round number 5. We're going to 3-stack B, but the flagship are going to hit B this round. Lucy guarding yellow while Mouse is right behind him. Lucy taking out Vibes. What a great kill to start off that round. Takes out their smokes.
You will not kill
but Emia going to revive Vibes, making it a 5v5 once again. Vibes going to be laying down the Viper ultimate. Lucy taking out Emia. Mouse taking out Frost. What a great kill. Making a 5-on-3, but they are still the Viper ultimate that can still be watched. Vibes gonna take out Juno. Bob taking out Lucy. Now there's a 3-on-3 right now. Mouse only low HP. Vibes taking out Mouse.
Player standing.
Juno gonna take out Vibes, but Bob is gonna take out Juno. Still got that KJ mollies that are still being placed on the ground, but the Harbor trying to go for a fake plant right here.
One enemy
Taking him
remaining.
out. Knows where he's at. Bob's just gonna play with him. Bob on the right, and Bob taking out Flame. Still a strong start for the flagship. Hopefully the Cougars can find some momentum to bring it back. Possibly maybe call a timeout to just reset everybody's mental, reset the flagship's momentum going into this. Start round number 6 now. We have it's a 2-1-2 setup for the Cougars. 2A, 1 mid, and 2B. But the flagship are going to be trying to push A here. So it's going to be a 5-on-2 for the site push. The Harbor wall falling down, letting the KU flagship to get some vision. Shots are being fired. Bob in. Mouse doesn't see him, but Bob's going to go down. Or Mouse is going to go down. Bob taking out 2 now. 5-on-3. We have Yuno going for that flank to 2 on our side, 1 on their side.
Last player standing.
And Bob taking him out to 5v1 now for Yuno. Yuno getting some damage, takes out 5, so Bob right there to finish it off. Bob with the 4K. 6-0 now for the KU flagship. What a start for the flagship. Maybe you gotta call a timeout here for the coach to just reset the Cougars' mental. It seems like, it's going to be popping that ultimate B, and the team for Cougars are going to try to push up. Bob taking out Flame and Juno. Mouse going to try to go for an early ultimate kill, but nope, not going to take him down. Frost taking out Mouse. They know that A site is clear now because the Viper ultimate is still up, and they know KJ plays on B. KJ might meet Emiya in mid as Yuno's going to go on the flank. Emiya just sitting in tunnel. Doesn't spot Emiya, or doesn't spot Lucy. Emiya spots Yuno in mid. Here comes the flagship, gonna be pushing out.
Flawless.
And just like that, Flawless has happened. KU up 7-0 right now. What a turn of events for the KU. Seems like we've switched some players around as we have Yuno now on A with Flame on B with that Harbor wall. It's gonna be a heavy push on B. Bob taking down Flame. Bob taking down Lucy as well. Bob is going crazy in this matchup right now. Emiya gonna be trying to plan for Snowman.
Spike planted.
Taking that aggressive Snowman push. Mouse taking down Vibes. What a shot. Juno gonna be trying to take out Emiya, but Emiya's gonna take him down. Bob taking down Mouse. Once again, it's a 1v4, but Bob again with another 4K. Bob is going kind of crazy right now, destroying the Cougars. But wow, what an event for the KU on their first match. This is their pick for the map, but crazy way to start off this series. 8-0.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
KU KJ gonna take down Flame. Already, what a first start. Juno taking out Vibes, but Juno is gonna go down to Amia. Gonna back off. Mouse has a good lurk on the A side, taking down the drone. They're gonna be trying to push to A side here. Still a 4-on-3, but in this situation for Mouse, it's a 4-on-1. We try to go for a pick here, but Jack Frost taking down Mouse. Juno only at 11 HP, with Lucy just lurking through mid.
Spike planted.
The KU flagship playing back for that post plant. Gonna try to watch that flank as well. Juno does have the Gecko ultimate, and KJ does have her ultimate as well. But with this much HP left, I don't think there will be enough time to defuse with the mollies being on the spike.
Last player standing.
And just like that, KU.
No more.
Oh, Lucy with the 2 great shots.
Enemy
Lucy with
remaining.
3.
Imagine if I died.
Lucy with all 4 HP, but not able to defuse. Incredible shots by Lucy. Holy. Oh my god. The 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 to finish it off, but not enough time to defuse. Hopefully finding some momentum in the Cougars to push back, hopefully making a 9-3. But
Placing swarm
wow.
grenade.
What a
Placing
round
swarm
for
grenade.
Lucy.
Alarm bot out.
Seems like another A push. But round number 10 is going to be coming up for the KU. Bob going to be trying to get very aggressive here. Lucy, Mouse, and Juno are all playing backside with the Harbor ultimate to push them off. Maybe possibly make them rotate and not push the site any longer. But it seems like that's what they're going to do. The KU is pushing off very fast because they know that 4 players were on B. 1 player is still going to be
Poison orb
lurking.
emitting.
Unit maybe gonna get 1.
Spike down B.
Gonna kill Jack Frost. Doesn't know Emia is on the right side. Gonna be able to stop him. Gets another kill. Gonna be trying to get pinched right now by Bop and the KJ. KJ gonna be taking it out at Juno. A Mouse with the kill on
One
Bop.
enemy remaining.
Juno with the kill on KJ. Viper lurking through
Out.
the kitchen spawn. Cougars expect for the flank. Vibes can be taking them down. Vibes taking down Flame as
30
well.
seconds left.
2-on-1, 30 seconds remaining. Anything can go right here. Lucy's gonna be playing off that little spawn. But Mouse gonna be playing off of the bomb site, off of yellow. So they haven't pinched in this situation. Vibes gonna be trying to go for a jump peek. I'm trying to plant the bomb, gonna be faking it as well.
10 seconds left. Last player standing.
Vibes taking down Lucy. Has enough time to plant.
Spike planted. Clutch.
Vibes. Taking down Mouse with that 1v4 clutch. Making it 10-0 for the KU flagship. For the Cougars there, I wouldn't have given them 1s. Just swing with the team, making sure you call out. He wasn't going to plant the bomb unless he got that 1 pick. But making him kill Lucy, getting that bomb down, and then following up with that elimination on Mouse. Just securing the round for his team. It's now 10-0. And it's still on the first half. KU having all ultimates. And the Cougars have 2 ultimates. Have the KJ ult for that post plant. Before the plant even goes down. And that Gecko ult to stop the plant as well.
My world.
Vibes going off with the ultimate. But it's gonna be broken ultimate. Gonna be only up top and nest. Both KJ ults are gonna go down. Defending one another. Have to push back. Flame gonna be trying to go for this plant. Gets it to half, but only 6 HP remaining. Taking down Frost. He places down his orb. Lucy getting the 1. Emia taking down Mouse. And Lucy taking down Emia. That gets them the first round of the half. 10-1 now. KU to the Cougars.
Last round in the half.
This is it. Get those guns.
I was rolling last round of the half. Hopefully the Cougars can pull this off and make it 10-2, not 11-1 in their even though it's in the flagship favor right now for this match win. Seems like it's going to be a mid to A push or even a split push for the KU flagship.
Placing alarm bot.
We're going to see how everything goes for these rounds. Heard the bomb drop B. Flame taking out Vibes in middle. That's a great first kill. Gets rid of their smokes. Bomb is dropped in their spawn. Bop and going to be facing one another. While Mouse going to be trying to pick off 1. Gets 2. Amia taking down Flame though. It's a 4v2. Pushing up through mid. Walls off the mid. As I'm pretty sure they're going to be... Yes, they're going to res that person in mid. Try to go underneath the tube, throughout snow pile, and then going to be able to try to connect onto the B site. As takes down 1.
Spike down.
Doesn't be able to take out Bop. It's Bop and Amia. Left versus Juno, Lucy, and Mouse.
1 enemy remaining.
Juno taking down Bop. Amia taking down Juno though. 30 seconds remaining. Made a footstep, so Amia knows where he's at. Lucy in snow pile by Orange. Holding the same angle, but Amia right behind them doesn't notice.
Last
He's
player
there.
standing.
Takes down 1, but Mouse with the finish. 10-2. What a great 3K by Mouse to finish off the half. And just gotta give him props to KU Bot, man. He's playing outstanding. 20-6 right now. With the second frag is 13-11. But Lucy playing 9-10 right now as one of the subs, filling in for the team as the 5th man for this game. Playing 9-10 with the rest of the team little bit behind, 8 kills and then 5 kills following. But they're gonna be trying to take on this A push now. Seems like the KU flagship are gonna be doing a 2-1-2 with Sage and Sova on B, KJ and Boiler, the middle of the map, and then Jet and Viper on A. Gonna go for an aggressive, very, very fast push for this. I'm gonna try to make Anonymous or Mouse try to push up a little bit fast, take that space as the flagship are gonna be rotating very fast. Bop gonna be hit by damage. Mouse taking down Vibes. Only 10 HP though, so not much health to deal with. Juno is gonna go back for the Bot taking down Mouse, but KJ taking down Juno. KJ taking down Flame as well. Seems like they have lineups, but the lineups are not going to be able to get in time for this, as he's just sticking the bomb now. Gets him off, doesn't get half. Lucy taking down Amia. Lucy taking down Bop as well.
Last player standing.
But Jack Frost taking down Lucy to 2-1-1.
1 enemy remaining.
Takes him down, but Jack Frost with the wall bang, the takedown, almost so close to taking that win for the Cougars, but now it's going to be 11-2.
Now sleep.
For the flagship. If I were in the Cougars' favor right now, I would be forcing this round to secure this win for this side, as the flagship are putting heavy side towards B. What it seems like it's going to be 1 on A, as KJ is going to be lurking mid as well. So they're trying to predict their strategies, but it's not going to work out. Never mind, the KJ comes back, and Viper is here as well. So it's a 3-on-5 for this situation. Bop going to be on top of Boiler, but not able to take somebody out. Harvard with that beautiful wall to take knockout screens and CT heaven. A lot of util emptying onto site. Vibes taking down Mouse. Flame on the left side. KJ taking out Lucio and the Guardian. Juno taking him out though. Two back site. Vibes taking out Juno.
Spike down A.
Flame taking him out. Taking out Vibes. Juno on the right side with Flame. Trying to predict where the enemies could be. Bomb is down by Green Box. Spots somebody, but not able to connect. Goes for the 3-round burst with the Stinger. Only focusing Bob on the backside. Amia taking on Flame, but Juno taking on Amia, and then Jack Frost with the finish on Juno again. This is bad news, guys. With this bye now, they have to save once again. No more. Won't have max creds to force up a Vandal here.
Match point.
It's gonna be a very light bye. Have to force. If they need to force a Vandal, they need to force with no util. So anything can happen right now. 12-2. Seems like they're gonna try to go back for that A hit.
Right there. Right there.
What a dart by Sova. To be able to scan. Juno playing that aggressive peek, seeing if Jack can actually play a little back, but he's playing the boiler. Takes out the Gecko, tries to wallbang a box that's not wallbangable. Mouse taking out Frost. Amy gonna try to wall off the bomb plant, able to wall it off. Now all taking out Amia. All the flagship is now rotating in. Having bomb doesn't know where to plant it. But all of flagship is in Snowman. Vibes taking out Juno. Bob taking down Flame.
Placing swarm grenade.
Gotta be careful here because Lucy is 1 HP on 5 HP. On 68 and Mouse on 53. Bob taking down You just gotta play the numbers here. Try to play it off, but play the bomb. Mouse trying to go for an early pick. Does able to kill the KJ.
Last player standing.
Gets shot by Vibes with the Outlaw. Now 5 HP, release the clutch. Goes for the tap, and just like that, KU, map number 1, goes to KU. What a sequence of events, 13-2. A blowout for the flagship. But what an event for the Cougars to learn from their mistakes and hopefully rebound on Sunset for this map number 2. We will see you guys shortly. And my name's Connor, and I'll see you guys there. We are back for map number 2. The Cougars picked Sunset, but the KU are taking the defense on this side. The Cougars are very familiar with this map. That is one of their stronger maps when they're playing in games. So they're already locked in. But the KU are still trying to figure out what strategies and what lineup to do to go against the Cougars. Cougars going to be running Omen, Breach, Cypher, and we do have a sub for right now. It is going to be Bus playing Cypher. He's a great Cypher player when coming into this game. We have Mouse on Raze and then on Fade. Seems a very aggressive kind of push. But for the KU team, they have the same as an Omen and Cypher, but playing that Gecko play to put down the wingman to plant the bomb for him, the Reyna and the Jet. So double duelist coming into this matchup for the KU flagship. But here we go, underway. Starting off for defense for the KU and for the aggressive attack for the Cougars. So hopefully the Cougars can win this matchup today. They can hear me, right? Okay. Coming into this matchup today and hopefully being able to take this map to force that map number 3. As KU, I'm going to say KU Reyna taking down Mouse right off the rip. Boss and we're going to be taking that middle, trying to take out that market push, trying to take down the door.
I'll find you.
Boss taking on Vibes. What a great kill. Taking down that free site, but KU Reyna going to take down Boss taking down KU Reyna.
My camera is destroyed.
3v3. Boss very low. Juno still having a flash. And Flame playing a little back. All 3 flagship players are on market. Boss getting pushed. Boss with 3 kills. Getting taken down by Emia. Bomb is still planted. Flame with 125. Bought that extra shield.
One enemy remaining.
Gets that Emia kill. 1v2.
Last player standing.
And Jack Frost with the 1-2 kill and able to defuse.
Clutch.
With 138 remaining,
Respectfully, you couldn't
all the
stop
Cougars
one
had to do
guy
was play the
from
time and not go for the kill. And the flagship take that round 1. That is huge impact for this half. Because then they were able to force the next gun. While the other team has to save to force for that Vandal.
There. There.
But what an incredible start for the flagship. As we see the Cougars trying to play off that pick play style. Trying to go for the pick to lower the numbers that the flagship have going against each other. Seems like Emia is going to be trying to go for that aggressive A push to try to take off Flame and that Cypher tripwire. Could be jiggle peeking it as Flame's going to be holding the angle as well. Boss right next to Flame. Seems like they're going to be trying to rotate 2 to A, but don't know that Emia is there. And Gecko is there as well, holding that push that could happen. The one way goes up. Mouse doing a lot of damage. Headshots Emia, but backs off while Gecko takes his place to replace. KU Reyna taking out on the B site when he was trying to play rough picks. Flame going for that middle push against Bop. Frost taking down Mouse, but Frost gonna be taken out by Bus. Flame gonna get shot by the Cypher and then dinked by the Bus. Playing excellent
30 seconds
in
left.
this first matchup of the day for himself. Taking down Bop. Vibes holding that angle. Gets tripped off spawn, but Juno going for that pick. But the KU Reyna taking down both of them, making it 2-0 for the KU. What a start, though. The Cougars able to get some picks off, though, but not enough to finish the round to get that win. That first round did hurt them a little bit, not be able to secure that. To hope they could be up 2-0 right now, but instead they are down 2-0. Juno taking out Vibes, so Boss taking out Bob. What a great kill by the pillar in mid, having them push off of the middle as Omen for KU. Going to be flanking a little bit behind. Their Reyna is going to be sitting mid, and their Gecko is going to be on A, but they're going to have to rotate now because that bomb is planted on B site. You know, very low HP. Boss going to be holding the angle from mid.
Still waiting. Where are
They're going to be trying to take out...
Still waiting.
I think the flagship's plan here is trying to take out Boss to hopefully let that Omen go for that flank. Or he's going to be playing exit frags. KU Reyna taking out Mouse and Boss, but Judo taking out the KU Reyna.
Enemy remaining.
You know, taking out Jack Frost. Going to be trying to play that Omen exit frags. Doesn't know he's there because the Cypher trip went down. Gets one, but Flame taking out Amia to make it 2-1 for the flagship. But the Cougars are striking back right now.
This goes here.
There.
Starting round number 4. Seems like the Cougars are just trying to play that little mid push that they've been doing. Trying to get that early pick off and then rotate to the site that has less players. Cypher playing market. But 3 of the flagship players are in mid. What a Gecko blind. Mouse going down the Vibes. Not able to spot him. Vibes taking out Flame as well. So the Cougars are down smokes right now. 3 on 5. Vibes taking out Uno. So 3 on 2 right now. But Boss taking out Vibes to secure that trade.
Last player standing.
Bob gonna take out Juno. It's a 4v1. Boss getting pinched. But Boss takes on Amia, but Bob gonna take down Boss.
If they try something, I'll see.
Hopefully the Cougars find a way to figure out a strategy to hopefully just push a different site that is not working for them. Because it seems like if they're just running through mid, they're not really getting that much impact off instead of fully executing that site. As we see that Juno does have the Breach Ultimate that could take care of most of the site. So what we see is also for the KU Vibes, the Cypher playing on A, but they're heavily pushed towards the B side. Jack Frost spots 3 players. Gonna be taking that back a little bit, but KU already having 3 players on the site. Flame gonna be putting down some smokes.
Cover going out.
Hopefully this will be a ultimate, but no ultimate is thrown. Flame not able to take him down. Bob taking down Flame and Uno.
Last player standing.
And just like that, the Cougars get wiped by the KU flagship.
Flawless.
Wow, so embarrassing.
4-1 for the KU flagship. They're playing incredible tonight for this matchup between the 2 colleges. But it just, the way they follow each other, they stick with each other, be able to trade off of each other, and be able to communicate as well to give off the different
Don't get
like the
cozy.
different chemistry that they must have with each other, but the Cougars are struggling a little bit to find the momentum that they need.
I have retrieved the spike.
Spike down
Vibes
mid.
taking down Bus from the A site. Should be rotating a little bit back into
There.
the Cougar spawn. Hopefully trying to catch him off guard, but not able to. The Cougars don't have any idea that he is in spawn. Juno lurking up through mid. I'm pretty sure that Vibes did catch him. Reyna is going to be at the mid pillar. Cypher right next to Juno. Doesn't spot him, but gets one-tapped by Vibes.
Shadows traveling.
Flame doesn't spot Vibes. Vibes with another kill. Able to use their recon, but gonna have to push on. They know that nobody's on site. Gonna run into the tripwire. Just gonna break it now. 5v2. Gonna have to plant the open. Gonna get blinded by the Omen.
Last player
Mouse going
standing.
down. Here comes all the KU and Amia taking on L5 were alive. What a flawless round by the flagship.
Flawless.
Incredible round for the flagship. Not able to lose a single gun. And the Cougars are going to be calling a timeout. Hopefully to reset the Cougars' mentals and to reset the momentum that the flagship have going into this map. As we see, as we're pressing tab right here, Bus on top with 8 kills while everyone else is struggling a little bit below with 2, 2, 1, and Mouse with 0. But the KU side is very evened out, 5, 6, and then 7. Seems like this round is going to be, a forced round between the Cougars with only one person, Juno, not going to be able to force that rifle, but everyone else is going to be able to. But they still have 4 ultimates going into this, so hopefully trying to push a site and then possibly using that used ultimates to push on and get that bomb down and then just play the post plant that they need to win. Because post plants are very important in this game. And if you get that post plant down and you lock it down, then you will be able to win that round. As what we are seeing is that flagship not having a single player on B. What I think is right now 3 at mid and 2 on A. So if the Cougars were smart here, they just push up their B. 2 players in pillar. Be a heavy mid push. Mouse finally taking down a player. Jack Frost with 5 is going to take down Mouse. Juno blinded.
Face your fear.
Juno going to use that ultimate to spot 2 players, the Cypher and the Reyna in mid. Boss taking down Amia. Juno taking on Vibes.
One enemy remaining.
Juno taking down the KU Reyna. Just Bop is left, but we've seen Bop clutch these before in the last match. Bomb is going to be planted on B, so play that post plant that needs to be played. Seems like Bus is going to be playing that flank support, while Bob is going to be trying to rotate through Boba and possibly get a pick off of Yuno, who's trying to throw some util to defend himself. And Flame with the connection on Bob's head, taking him down, making it 5-2 now for the flagship, but the Cougars are getting that momentum back from that timeout. But what a great timeout by the coach and the team to able to re-strategize their ways and to hopefully push the momentum that they had. And just keep pushing and pushing and pushing themselves.
Cover going out.
Right off the rip, Juno taking down that KU Reyna. What an incredible start. Mouse taking on Vibes, going to be able to get rid of that trip and mark it. Rest of the players are going to have to rotate over from A to B. Gecko and Bop, both close to Boba, but the Omen is going to be lurking through A. Mouse taking down Bop. Going to get detained though by Jack Frost. Jack Frost getting taken down Yuno.
One enemy remaining.
But Juno taking down Jack Frost through the wall, through the smoke, my apologies. And Amia gonna take down Bus in mid. It's gonna be 3-on-1. Mouse gonna play on that aggressive off angle. But that flame smoke is gonna come down, and he's gonna have to rotate through market, or possibly just stay there, and then Mouse and Flame are gonna play that cross. Mouse with the pick, comes out first and able to connect. 3 kills from Mouse. Here comes the momentum starting for the
My
Cougars.
stuff has malfunctioned yet.
Can we celebrate that?
What a good start. First couple rounds for the Cougars were very, very concerning, but after that timeout, 2 wins in a row, and still have 4 ultimates to use to their attack as well.
Let's start this party.
Gonna be another mid push here. Seems like the flagship are going back to that 2-1-2 setup that they had in the first couple of rounds. They spot the Cypher tripwire. Gonna go to a 2-2-1 with Jet lurking on A. Gonna see if he can try to get someone off, but Boss taking down the Reyna for KU.
There.
Bob going off against a 3v1 here. Bob taking down Bus. Mouse go for a pick, but Bob taking down Mouse. Unfortunate event for that
I'll find you.
turnaround. Omen gonna TP back to A site. Gecko gonna be A link while Omen is gonna be in elbow. The breach ult is coming out, hits Jet. Gonna be smoking stuff off. Juno taking down Omen.
Spike is down.
Bob taking down Juno.
Spike down A.
Bob is very low HP. Could be 1 shot. Juno taking down Bob. But both players are on the flank.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke's gonna go out. It's gonna be holding an angle from CT. Player is right next to Juno.
One enemy.
Swings out, gets 1, gets 2 for Juno. 4K going against Vibes and Jack Frost. But what a round, and what a almost a comeback between the Cougars and the flagship. 1 more round to go, and they'll be able to tie game. Flame with that incredible smoke to deny their vision onto site, and letting Juno be able to get 2 for that finishing round.
That goes there.
Where are you? Marked 1.
Juno able to use that eye to get him off, but KU gotta be able to take him down. Doesn't able to heal off of that though. Only uses dismiss, so he's still 30 HP. Juno gonna be trying to carry away this Vandal, so they will not be able to get it. Bot taking down Bus. 5v3 now. Amy is taking down Juno. Juno taking him down though. Every player has rotated. Flame still sitting in the mid. Goes for a pick on Jack Frost. Gets him. It'll knock him down. He's gonna try to rotate B here while Juno's gonna be looking a little bit late. If Flame makes connection onto this B site, he will be all by himself, but he's gonna reconnect with Juno. Still has 45 seconds remaining. Takes 4 seconds to plant, so anything can happen right now. Juno finding KU, able to connect. If they connect on this site, if they push the site here, maybe just that stun, but that unbreakable trip is going to be able to get him caught off guard.
Last player standing.
KU Vibes taking down Flame mid teleportation, and then able to spray transfer from Flame to Juno to stop the momentum that the Cougars had. But what a start. What a half for this game. Much closer than it was last game, but hopefully the Cougars can take this and then push it to mat number 3 for Bind.
There. Where are you?
KU Reyna taking down Yuno right off the rip with Mouse. Taking on the KU Reyna.
I
And
know
then Jack
exactly
Frost taking down
where you
Flame.
are.
There's still a 4-on-3. Heavy favors towards the B side. Gecko gonna use his ult. Not able to connect with anybody. But they don't know Bop is sitting in CT. No smokes are gonna be able to go down for the Cougars. Gonna have to use a cage. Caged off. Cypher for the KU is gonna be able to go off. No damage is done. Juno taking on Emia. Bop taking on Juno though. Here comes the Gecko ult. Vibes taking down Mouse, getting wall banged. Not able to connect, and the Vibes taking down Bus for their 7th win of the half. But this is a defensive map, so hopefully the Cougars can pull it off on the defensive side as well.
Last round before the switch.
One more half to go. One more round before halftime. And with the favor still in the KU's hands, seems like it's going to be a very aggressive push towards A. Not be able to let them rotate. Emia be able to blind 3 of the Cougars, but Bop going to be sitting CT with his ultimate. Be able to miss one, but Mouse able to get that headshot on Bop, take him down. Reyna is going to be flanking, hits the tripwire so they know he's there. Gets scanned as well. So he's not blind, but he does have that Cypher cam in him. Playing that little back. 2 players able to flash the wall. Reyna gonna be able to take down Flame. Vibes taking out Juno. Reyna taking out Bus. Emia taking out Mouse. Juno stuck in a 1v2, 1v3. Takes out Reyna, but not able to take out Vibes. This round goes to the flagship, 8-4 for halftime. But what a good way to come back though off of that 4-1 deficit going into round 5 and making it 8-4 though.
There.
For this defensive side, seems like the flagship are going to be pushing A first round because that Cypher setup on B is impenetrable. When you can't break that trip right off the bat, especially from where you're standing, you have to run into the trip to break it. So it seems like the Cougars are going to be only 1 here. It's going to be a 1-3-1 with 3 in mid.
I'll find you.
As gets his haunt destroyed. Gets a connection right away. Knows that players are pushing onto A. Not able to get blinded though. Flame smokes off. Wingman trying to go for that plant. Flame taking down Bop. Not able to take down Vibes though. Juno taking out Emia. Jack Frost taking out Mouse. Flame taking out Frost. And like that, there you go. The Cougars take round number 1 of halftime and makes it 8-5 and able to force off this next round to hopefully make it 8-6. But what a good start for the half for the Cougars. Trying to make an indent on this game and hopefully force map number 3 against the KU flagship.
That goes there.
Interesting strategy that the flagship have right there. was able to just use one person, as in Vibes, to shoot the eye, and then while the rest hide, but Juno taking on Vibes, Flame gonna be able to drop that smoke. Playing off, so as soon as they leave the smoke, can shoot him, uses the dog, connects with Bop. Just gonna try to spray through the smoke to try to get off some extra damage that can be dealt.
They're blind with fear.
The over-rotate, though, for the Cougars, because if they were just lurking around on B site, they could have just rotated. Smoke's going down CT. Taking on Armenia. Juno gonna be trying to jiggle peek. Juno taking out one, Juno taking out the other. 5v1 against Jack Frost. And Bus with the connection on him. 8-6 now for the Cougars to try to come back and hopefully push through to win this comeback. What a good start, though, as the flagship are going to be trying to go for this mid push, but have Vandals, so it's going to be a rough start. Not going to be able to scan anybody. Seems like flagship does have mid control, holding that middle pillar, be able to smoke him off. But Bus having that tripwire there to, if they run into it, could be able to connect on it. But Amia with the connection on to Bus's head, able to take him down. And Vibes taking down Mouse, but he's not looking. Flame taking down Bop. And the Reyna, but Amia gonna take down Flame. B site is all to the flagship self. Getting that plant down. Juno and Yuno are gonna be trying to take this retake, but have full util for Juno, but no util for Yuno.
Blinding.
Flash coming through into market. Gonna have that market control. .12 seconds left on their recon, but not gonna be able to get enough time. Vibes taking out Yuno. 1v3. Gonna go for a swing. Juno taking him out. Gonna try to fight Jack Frost. Jack Frost is low, but he's gonna try to save that Phantom. And another round win for the KU flagship. (9-6) now for the flagship. They're trying to put this away and trying to go home. It's not force a map number 3, but the Cougars are still here, still in it to win it, to force that map number 3 on Bind.
Yes, this should do. This goes here.
Satchel out. I'll find you.
Able not able to spot anybody with that haunt. So it's gonna guess that they're not pushing A while the rest of them are just sitting in mid, and Cypher is gonna be lurking through B, seeing if he could break the trip or possibly get a kill off a Bus. Mouse is holding mid market off of that flame smoke. Try to get blinded but not able to connect. Kills Bop, but Amia taking down Mouse right behind him. Seems like this is gonna be a B push here.
Cage triggered.
Bus trying to go for that early tap. Trying to pick them off while they're trying to rotate in. Wingman gonna come in and plant the bomb for the flagship. Gecko is gonna be lurking
Spike planted.
through mid. All 3 players for the flagship are on site. Bus's camera has not been spotted yet, so it is still great intel. But gets dinked in the head by KU Reyna. Flame taking on the Reyna. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Juno having still another flash and an aftershock. But not enough time is left. He's going to use the Mosh, trying to delay him. And just like that, Jack Frost taking down Juno. Well, unfortunate for Bus right there. When you are concussed, you're not supposed to hit that first bullet accuracy. And with that one bullet that the Reyna took, he did hit Bus in the head and able to knock him down to finish him off. And that made the numbers advantage very bad for the Cougars. Playing aggressive here. We try to go for an early pick, but doesn't spot Vibes. Vibes spots him, though, in tiles. You know, going to be trying to play for this other tiles pick, but the rest of the flagship, 4 of them, going to be sitting inside of B main. Only Mouse going to be able to there. Goes in, not able to connect with, not even a bullet. Going to be able to satchel out.
Spike planted.
Bus getting 2-on-1 by the Reyna and the Jet.
Here.
Vibes taking down Juno. Jack Frost taking down Mouse. Bus getting killed by Vibes from behind. And Emia going to take down Yuno. 11-6 now for the flagship in map number 2. Hopefully they could find some momentum that's going into this half, because it started off so strong for the Cougars, but then as soon as the Vandals and Phantoms started to hit, they just lost all that momentum that they had, and then now they're just down 11-6. So hopefully they can find the momentum in this on this defense, because it seems like the flagship are only sticking on the one plan is lurk up mid, get some picks, and then push B. But the Cougars are playing that heavy aggressive mid, 4 of them sitting in mid, while we have Yuno sitting on A. Vibes taking on Mouse. Wasn't even looking in his direction. Juno taking on Vibes. Now they are spotted on to A.
My eyes are down.
Pop gonna take down Bus's camera. They have the Breach ultimate. Do not go for picks. Flame getting 1. Emia gonna take him down. Reyna not able to get hit by that. Reyna kills the Juno. Good for that pick. Not able to. Juno knows where Emia is. Goes to that one pick. Knows another one's in main. 1v2. Reyna is low on the other team. Jack Frost just stalling for time. Goes to the Ferrari swing, but kills Yuno. Yuno not able to connect the crosshair to his head and able to take him down. Match point now for the KU flagship. 12-6.
Where are
The Cougars have to buy here. If they don't buy here, they lose this round. The game is all over, and we'll be going home 1-3. The flagship are once again pushing B. They're going to be heavy stacked towards it. Cypher is going to be lurking up throughout A. Mouse getting dinked. 48 HP. Bus playing backside. Trying to go for an early pick. But Bob taking down Bus. As soon as Juno looks away, Cypher looks up behind him. Mouse taking down 2. Cypher is still in our spawn. The Cougar spawn lurking around Toboba. Juno playing that aggressive push. Could use that aftershock to forcefully push out Bob. Vibes taken down by Juno though, so he won his market.
Spike planted.
Mouse taking down Frost. It's a 2v1 right now. Bomb is planted on stairs. Vibes coming out of the spawn. Juno might be able to go for a tap and then possibly for a fake. Vibes taking down Mouse. 1v1. And Juno with the kill. Able to continue this game. 12-7 now. What a retake for the Cougars. What an ultimate fight, Juno, to able to secure that round and make this game last a little bit longer than we hoped. than we thought.
Oh, this is a nice spot. This goes here. Yes, this should do.
The hunt begins.
Get out of my way!
Pushing on to B site flagship. Once again, lurking up through main. Mouse trying to get that early connection, but the Gecko Wolf gonna come in, break the trip, but bah! What the one knife to the face on Mouse. Boss playing the early aggressive, gets that tripwire. Flame taking on Emia Bot, taking on 1, 2, and 3. Game is over. 2-0 win for the KU flagship, taking down the Cougars. What a game for the flagship. Couldn't stop them, couldn't make any strategies against them, but the Cougars are going to drop to 1-3 for the NACE League this season. But hopefully, everybody watching. Are we doing an interview?
It's up to you.
We will not be doing an interview today for this loss, but hopefully next week we get a win for the NACE League. But tomorrow we do have a Valorant match at 7 o'clock, and it will be streamed. So we will all see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great night, and thank you for joining us.